Okay, we are go. So we were doing security testing tonight. So first of all, I'm going to test CSRF. So what I've done is I've created a little real good HTML page here. Now the idea is here that a user would go onto a malicious site, which is, where is this malicious site? Is it? Yep. Oh, I didn't put text in it. That wouldn't help. Click. There we go. So in theory, done. I should have. Sorry, I clearly didn't test this to start with, did I? Okay, so now in theory that would try to take you. Yep, see that? Pointed at my screen as if that shows. See this? This has detected, so if we go, oh no, it doesn't matter. So my TrailAdvisor site has detected that the request coming in is not from TrailAdvisor because the right tokens weren't sent through. And so without that, it's saying invalid token, which is great. That's the right thing. Now what if I tried to give that token? I'll just make up one because the token gets randomized every time. Nope. I mean that wouldn't even be valid. But maybe it's just checking that a token's sent through at all, but no. That's secure. Okay. Next up the tokens. Oh, that's interesting. The token's been reset because of what I was doing in the other tab. There we go. Yep. Okay, so my next attack, I'm going to start looking for vulnerabilities as far as SQL injection and PHP injection goes, because most of those are based on a piece of user input. You know, the user input's going in, but then the user input isn't checked for things like apostrophes or string escapes. So if I put in those, yeah, there we go, we've got a single and a double quote. We'll try backtick. I mean, really, only single and double quote are going to do anything. I can fill this in with whatever. Didn't cause any issues. So we know that in the back end, prepared statements are being used. I think, at least, yeah, that's how it works. So, because of that, you know, how do we can't really break that. What about, let's go on the search page. Look, that stuff's free up there. Maybe they don't check this. What if we put in some double quotes? Does it cause issues? No. The latitude becomes 0. I could even, I'd try it. You know, anything that I think might cause an issue, I'm going to try and load in here. But once again, it's clearly being checked in the back end because things aren't bugging out. It's expecting that error and it's throwing us to 0. I think that rules out all PHP and SQL injection, at least for, you know, a person who's average at security like me. The next thing to test is if we can put HTML values into here. So I shouldn't be able to put in that. Oh no, that will. And because I'm just gonna try and disable any validation that I can see that's being used in the JavaScript. So that data has to go. Yeah, that should do it. And then I'll just put in whatever password I like. And note there's a check in the back end. What if we log in as a user and decide to create a trail? Maybe the trail creation doesn't have the right validation. So we'll do the same thing. We'll go h1. Oh, there's an apostrophe there as well. I'll add one of those as well for fun. There we go. We can check every possible issue here. Who cares? And once again, we'll just get random picture. Oh no, that's a GIF. That will cause an issue. I've tested that. There we go. And oh, what do you mean no file chosen? There, file has been chosen and location. There we go. That's decided. Well, it didn't say anything. What about down here? Maybe if we put in JavaScript, you know, some, you know, that's not allowed now. What if we try to add an HTML here? Oh, it's not even, I forgot what I did as far as validation went there. I'm not allowed quotes either. I just single quotes or apostrophes. Let's put in that again. Yeah, that's good enough for me. So if there's no validation on this, when we see the trail created, we're going to see we'll see raw HTML in there. We won't see these tags around. We'll see, you know, we'll see that in bold in the H1 styles, like this H1 is here. Nope, we see, so clearly in the back end there's been some what's the word, HTML special characters function, so it's filtering out all of these here, and it's making it clear when it saves them in the database that these are not the actual, you know, they're not the HTML icons, these are bits of text. And so that lets users, they can still put in, you know, they can still, if they want to put in a wee cheeky smiley face on their trail, they can still put that in. I'm not going to strip that out. I'm going to let them have that, but I've got a function in place that stops, you know, it causing issues on this end. And I think that's done. I think that's that. I don't know if there's any more testing I can do as far as security wise goes. Apostrophes and stuff, they don't seem to cause issues. The back end has its own checks. I don't know, as someone who's done, you know, a little bit of research on security, enough to know how to secure the site to some degree, that there's anything more that needs to be done. I think this site, at least if I was trying to attack this site, I wouldn't know where to go from here. I mean, I might try something around the image. No, I don't have. I mean, I've done checks. Like, there are checks here. I don't know where you'd break it, which I guess is a good thing. That means I'm doing something right. If I can't break the site, although I imagine someone with a lot more experience might have a good idea. Unfortunately, I don't know anyone with a lot of oh, actually I might. I might come back one day with a proper web developer and be like, can you find security issues? Anyway, that's me done. I think the site's secure.